I have shot rifle before, but I mean it's been
a year or two.
yeah, it's been a lot of years or two.
Okay, so when we're out there, we're going to use shooting sticks to shoot off.
Okay.
We don't shoot off the vehicles, so it will be spot. So we use the vehicle to spot them, and then we'll park somewhere, we'll stalk back towards them and try to get whatever we see or whatever we want. As soon as we jump off the vehicle, I'll load the rifle for you and I'll put it on safety. So
okay.
Up is safety. If you flick that down, it's on fire.
Okay.
So as soon as I give it to you, we're gonna just put it on safe, and you can just
up is safety, down is fire.
Yeah, I'll put it on safety. I'll put it on safe and give it to you.
Okay.
You should just check every now and then while we're walking if it's still unsafe.
Okay.
Sometimes it catches your shirt or something and just flicks off.
Okay.
And you can just carry it like this. Show the barrel points up into the sky, so if something happens, it goes up and it won't hit somebody around us.
Okay.
I'm going to carry the shooting sticks in front of you, and as soon as we find whatever we're looking for, if I put the shooting sticks down, you should try to be on them as fast as possible, and use the stock of the rifle to put it on there, and not just the barrel.
Okay.
The barrels are fluted, so they're actually not touching the stock. They're bolted in here, and that's the only place where they touch the whole stock of the rifle. So if we push there, the barrel gets pushed into different directions.
Okay.
So it won't shoot where it's supposed to, but if we just put it on that, it's on the stock and nothing will be affected by it.
Okay.
And then it's going to be basically, if we see something, use the rifle rather to look for it through the scope, instead of trying to look with your eyes. If something's hanging in the brush, instead of trying to find, I'll just grab the rifle scope and try to find it through the scope rather, because then when you find it, you're already on it.
Okay.
A lot of times the guys look, they find it with their eyes and then they're on the scope, but then they're this way. And then it takes another 10 minutes to find the animal again. So if we start, we use the scope and we continue with the scope the whole time.
Okay.
Like I said, there's not a lot of kick on this thing. It's a 270 caliber. So it's not the biggest caliber that's going to hurt your shoulder, but it's big enough to take down anything we have.
Okay.
So it takes away the kick and it takes away the noise. There's still a sound. It's not like it's dead quiet like in the movies, but there's still going to be a sound. But it does help a lot with it.
Okay.
So that will be yours.
Okay.
And then, like,
is it loaded?
It's loaded. It's on safe.
Okay, it is loaded. It's on safe. I just wanted to see what this felt like.
We've got a 50-yard target here and a 100.
Okay.
Let's grab that 100-yard target. Perfect.
Where's it at?
So if you look at the left target you shot at, the grey block in the middle, you're just above the left top corner of that grey block. Just above it. Let's do one more. There's one more in here.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's do exactly the same as we just did. I'm going to flick off the safety for you.
Thank you.
Good to go.
Right above the top left of that corner.
Yeah, so they're right next to each other.
Are they?
Yeah, so they both are perfect.
Okay.
See? They're an excellent shot. Around following us to see what we're doing, what we are. So
look.
There's a wildebeest. A blue one.
Yeah, it's a wildebeest. Good spotter.
Yeah, see, I'm really good.
Yeah, she at least knew what it was.
Shut up, but I saw it first.
Yeah, it's okay.
The struggle's real with them.
So every species, after a while, you start learning their ways and what works the best with them. So with those, you can kind of just turn and walk, and the giraffe will follow you to see what you are. Wildebeest as well. If you don't walk straight towards them and you just kind of zigzag closer to them, they'll just stand stare at you, not run away. But if you start facing them and walk towards them, they're just gonna. Back right there. One that's standing out, you can see very nicely. Yeah. And to the right, you see something as well. It looks like something. Yeah. That's two more zebras.
It is. It looked like a bigger animal. That's the reason I was.
The one on the right is a bigger zebra. The one can we see nicely is not the biggest.
How far away is that?
Oh my goodness.
dark.
Right by the tree.
Yeah, now it's starting to rain.
Yeah, kind of right there.
Yeah, so that's one of the things that's so difficult to see.
Yep.
We just blame the nail, usually inside and stick stuff and we will pick them up. It's still
Is that a good one?
That's still a young Nyala. It was a good one when we shut it down. That's still a young one.
There's a big bull sitting right there.
Yeah.
That's really cool looking.
They are literally one of the prettiest animals.
Yeah, that's cool.
Just look at the socks. Literally looks like he's wearing socks.
Yeah.
The little red
I like the
bottom
stripes on his back.
stripes on his body.
Yeah.
And it's a thick skin. Like a lot of the other animals'
We'll add
hair
that to our
is
list
short.
too. I don't know if you knew that. He's just getting added to our list too.
I figured.
Okay.
Yeah.
You kind of know what we're looking for.
So his skin is a little bit.
But is he really
His skin is a little bit thicker than a kudu or something like that. Numbers of animals is leopard. Yeah.
Oh, that's a little bit.
Well, like I mentioned, they come and go. They don't stay here, so more.
Now those are obviously pretty small, right? I mean, the front one
that's
is.
a cow and a young one.
That's a cow in the back.
Yeah, cow and a calf. And there's another cow and a calf, and there one on the left. That side's the male.
Or that's it. Yeah.
It's an albino thing.
If she wasn't trained up, would she be running? No. Those are all blessed spots?
Yes, sir.
Could be a kudu. Or a Nyala.
Get that buckle.
I could probably go by the hood. So keep the gun with you.
That's the fun part. If only we had 20 extra minutes.
Did you see him? He couldn't.
He saw him again. I didn't see him, but
Okay.
he saw him. But
He ran back.
he said it was going to be.
But it was
Really would have been hard, even for him to have gotten a shot on it.
Okay, I'm not coming anymore. I'm done.
You done?
Yeah, I'm out.
Why?
That was exciting. That was a good closing finish to the day, though.
That's awesome. Yeah.
No, there's no final product.
There's no. The good Lord said, "I'm going to show you how close you can be." But I control the daylight.
Yeah.
And everything else. Yep.
There's a nice overly collar. The one going away.
Yeah.
I like the saddleback one.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
Yes, I also like the one with the black.
Yeah, I don't really care nothing for the black one, though. I mean, other than it's different than white-tailed deer. But in a mount, a saddleback and a normal one would look very similar. So,
On a roll, but a saddleback would be cool.
that saddleback there is, they don't know, they're about the same size, I think. The closer one, yeah, the two. There's a beast wielder.
If they do.
The one that he
Would you be able to tell, you think?
Yeah.
It's not that one right there?
No.
It would only be this one right here on the far right, right?
It was
No, not that one.
He's thrashing. You got him. He's thrashing around.
What, a good Nyala or a good shot?
A good Nyala.
It is a good Nyala. Beautiful Nyala.
Yeah.
I saw him through. Congratulations.
Yeah. Awesome. Where's Brittany at?
Check. Wave her over here.
Yeah, come on, Brett. Okay. Can we take them all out?
Yeah. You'll just put them all down. Okay.
That was a good morning, wasn't it?
Is that a good one?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, it
I'm
was.
glad we got your first
Yeah,
choice.
and that's what we wanted to
Yeah.
get. Awesome.
That's awesome.
See? Good long shot. Good, perfect shot. I like hunting it. Ivory tips we call them, and you will see with this one, this is worn shorter. He uses his right side more, so we'd say it's the right dominant.
Right dominant. Right side.
So you see this blood also quite pinkish, lung blood. So you hit double lung,
Double.
and he was down.
I mean, he didn't go far. That's for sure.
Yeah, he was. I don't think the cold was out of him yet. Either. Good.
That's exciting. Pull it back in, and I pull the trigger shoot again, and it's. I was like, oh, that was a good
Well,
shot.
but he was already.
Yeah.
I mean, he
It was a dead. It was a
Yeah.
simple shot. Like really. Well, that was awesome.
Yeah, that was really awesome.
It's so pretty.
That was fun, and me and Tom got to watch it.
And
Yeah.
and you got to videotape it properly and everything.
Yeah, it was through some brush, but I could see it kind of fresh.
That is, and we got to kill what we look. We put numbers on them last night just so I wouldn't forget. Nyala bull.
We'll get
was
some
our
good
number
pics,
one.
too.
Yeah, heck yeah.
That's cool. There's two of them, wasn't there?
Yeah, there was one right behind it. That's the reason
Yeah.
I was waiting so
Yeah.
that I didn't shoot the one behind it too.
Was the one behind it big?
I didn't.
No, it wasn't as. I was looking. What was that tree? I guess it was. I don't remember which tree it was. I guess it was that tree up there.
Yeah.
He was just past the tree where I could see him. I mean, like I couldn't even see from there back. I never saw his back side of his body. Oh, that's crazy.
It's cool. It feels cool. I just wanted to feel with it, see what it felt like. But it feels like Maine, you know.
Yeah. I mean, it feels just like a soft animal.
Yeah, that's cool. That'll be an awesome rug. Yeah.
Okay.
That way I can put one on each side of the fireplace.
Yes.
I got that on film.
You want to throw him up in there?
Yeah. And then we could have been earlier past here. They wouldn't have been out there.
Yep.
Whatever the case
Later,
is.
yeah. Especially Nyalas, because I feel like they're hard to find and see anyway.
Very. This one's bigger than the one
Yesterday or
today, 2 days
Sunday
ago.
afternoon, yeah.
How old do you think that is? Can you tell or not?
No, I can, but I'm not. I didn't. We can try and measure it by hand.
But it was big enough to shoot. Like,
Yes. Yeah.
you're not going to be in
That
trouble.
ivory. No, not at all. Those ivory tips.
That means it's mature.
Yes.
Good morning.
I mean, we all
Everybody saw
got
it.
to see it. That was
Yes.
awesome.
That was
Exactly.
perfect, yeah. Like we couldn't have never planned it like that.
No.
I was expecting to be sitting beside a tree for an hour waiting for something to move again or something, you know.
Yeah, that was really fun.
Now we can eat breakfast again and everything.
Just above. So you see there.
Yeah.
Here's the leg. The leg goes forward and comes back, and then you have that shoulder blade there. So you shot him double lung and heart.
So you were a bullseye.
Oh,
Yes.
yes. Yeah. They taught me well. Good thing we didn't have to shoot a crossbow though.
I don't think it was your fault that much as it was that crossbow.
Well, I would rather have shot a rifle than a crossbow.
So we're gonna drop him off, and then you wanna hunt some more?
I mean,
You want to go shoot an impala?
might as well. If you want to.
I mean, I don't care.
Rub his back.
No, his shoulder here.
the divide between bull and cow and ram and ewe.
I did get explained that. That was about the only thing I do.
So
I do know that much.
When you look at this part of the animal, it looks like the females. It's the only part that looks like the females. And then the rest of a Nyala, maybe with the head a little bit, but the rest of a Nyala is this color on the females. We have some on the breeding side.
Yeah,
and then
on
the male side, it's so different. So I think the old people, when they started naming these animals and said it's a bull or a cow or whatever, decided this was going to be a good divide. So everything bigger than a Nyala is a bull and a cow, and smaller a ram and a ewe, and a Nyala is a bull and a ewe. The Nyala horns, when you look at the tip of them, you can see if it's an older animal by these, they call these ivory tips, with a little bit of white there.
This is a really nice kill. It's a nice trophy.
So this is an older bull, which is what we want to take out. And when you measure a Nyala, you take it from the start of the horn, you go on the ridge, and you basically measure it to the tip. And that's how you measure the length of it. Now with SCI, they do this, and they do these, and they do the circumference and things like that as well. But in South Africa, we use Roland Ward. And I think if I remember, a Nyala is 27 inches on record book. So I think this is around 24, 25 inches. But the fact that he's older was already seen by this. So not every Nyala would grow to that length. It just depends on genes and stuff. So every animal has a right or a left horned, like we have right or left handed. Can you see which one this animal was? Which horns did he use most?
You have good PHs that teach us a little bit of that stuff. Yeah, he did. He did show us that.
Okay, so this one is a right horned.
Yeah.
Because this is thicker, you can see, and he's actually worn off a bit more than this side. So whenever he would start scratching, he would use this horn. Nyalas are very aggressive. Takes double the amount of medicine or more to put a Nyala down than a wildebeest.
Oh, wow.
Really?
If you dart them. So a Nyala can be very aggressive. Many people have actually ended up in hospital because of Nyalas, because they would just gouge you, and if you're not sure he's properly down, you have to be very careful with it. Any animal's obviously something you have to watch out for. When they're threatened, they react, but a Nyala specifically can be very aggressive when it comes to it. So they run from bush to bush. So if you shoot it, usually when you look for it, you have to be careful, because they might be hiding in a brush waiting for you. It's a spiral horned animal, like the kudu, eland, Nyala, and any spiral horned animal is a difficult animal to dart. It's just, I don't know why, something happens in their brains, but it's a pretty difficult animal to put down. So sometimes it can go really well, but sometimes it can go really bad if you work with them. But this is a beautiful Nyala. They taste very well, and especially if you had a good shot. So I don't know, how did you guys shoot this? Did it go down straight away?
Yeah.
It did.
Well, it's going to be great meat then, you know, because oftentimes the meat of an animal is not determined by the cut or even the type of animal, but it is determined, the quality of it is determined by the kill. You know that?
I didn't know that.
Because once an animal is shot, it has adrenaline. There we go. That goes through his body when he runs away, and if you keep chasing him, that kind of changes. It makes the meat a lot more tough, and sometimes even the taste is affected by that as well. So if he's down immediately, it's a great shot, and it's good for the meat as well. So this will be used by the ministry in every aspect.
Good deal.
Thank you very much for supporting us through this, and congratulations with your
Well, thank
great
you.
kill.
Yeah, well, we're very excited, and
Here our PH Johan did an awesome job at, we found a big group of impalas, and there's one big shooter in the group, and he put us on this group of impalas like probably 8 different times. This is just a couple clips of the last couple minutes of us repositioning and positioning again and trying to get a good shot. Didn't quite work out, but it was just a ton of fun trying to stock up on these impalas.
better one, you will see this one that has the dark top, not the saddleback. The saddleback is really dark. There's one that has a dark top, and then a light body, and then there's one that has nearly similar light top and bottom. That is the one we want. Just in front of the animal, you can take the shot. If you can see the shoulder, but there's just brush just in front. But if there's brush anywhere 10 feet or anything like that from the animal, don't take the shot. The bullet will deflect too much.